Today we're going to be taking a look at 75379 R2-D2. This set will be releasing on March 1st with 1,050 pieces and a retail price of $100. Now, as many of you guys know, this set is celebrating the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, hence the logo on the box, and because of that, included in this set is a 25th anniversary Darth Malak minifigure, which is definitely pretty out of the blue, but hey, I'm not complaining and I don't think anyone else is either. Now, I've said this for all of the 25th anniversary sets so far, but man, the box art just looks so good, and I think without a doubt this R2-D2 has the best box art out of any of the March sets, and honestly I'm gonna go so far to say that this is probably my new favorite box art of all time. It used to be the 2012 white Darth Maul box art, but no, this one just completely overtakes that. The combination of the tan along with the metallic blue just looks so appealing, and like some of the other 25th anniversary sets, I almost didn't want to open it just because the box art looks so good, but that's what I had to do for this review. And on the inside you're going to find 12 numbered bags as well as your instructions and a sticker sheet. On the front of the instructions you're going to find a pretty decent rendering of the set along with some nice 25th anniversary art, and then from there you're going to go straight into the building process. And then in the very back you're going to find a cool little picture that's comparing R2-D2 in Star Wars to the actual LEGO model. And speaking of R2-D2, my R2-D2 that came in this set has a very crooked head print. It's definitely not as bad as some of the other astromech head prints I've seen, but when I put it together I was pretty annoyed. But on the bright side, he has nice printing on the front and the back, and he's going to be able to sit on the stand, which has a printed plaque that looks really nice. You can pause and read it if you want, and this is definitely a significant upgrade from the 2021 model because that one had a sticker for the plaque and this one is printed and it's just a lot nicer. Next up here we have Darth Malak, and he looks really awesome. I honestly think LEGO did a perfect job. Like I said earlier, this is very out of the blue. LEGO hasn't made any type of Old Republic material since 2014, and it's just really strange, but hey, maybe this means that a door has been opened for us to possibly get more Old Republic figures and sets in the future. Probably not, but hey, this figure does kind of get my hopes up, and just like the other 25th anniversary figures, he comes with a little printed plaque on a stand, and there is a 4x4 plate to where you can connect it to the stands of the other 25th anniversary minifigures. Now, the model itself looks pretty incredible. On the front, there's going to be some nice detailing with some stickers, and I'm never super against stickers, especially if they're bigger ones that are easier to put on, but like you've seen others point out, the problem with these stickers not being the right shade of color compared to the actual pieces is real. As you can see in this shot, the stickers are a lighter white compared to the more creamish color of the pieces, and it definitely does stand out. I hope LEGO finds a way to fix this soon. The back is more cleaned up. There's just a lot of tiled off pieces back here, and then at the bottom you're going to have two more stickers that have the same problem as the front ones. Their color is just a slight shade off from the color of the pieces, and it does really stand out. The legs on the other hand look incredible. There's a lot of detailing on them. I wish LEGO could have tiled off some areas a bit more just to make it look a little bit more clean, but they still look really good as they are, and so do the feet. They are very nicely detailed as well with these nice rope pieces that represent some cables, and it just looks really good. When you pick it up, they do seem a bit loose and maybe like they're not attached on all the way, but then when you sit the model down, its weight kind of just pushes down onto the feet and they're not loose anymore. Taking a look at the head, it can spin all the way around and you can pose it however you want, and then on the front around his eye area, or his sensors I guess, is actually where my one main problem for this set lies, and that is with the black piece that is supposed to represent his eye. The whole time I've had this set, I've just been looking at this and something has just felt so off, and I've determined that it's because the black piece is just too big relative to the size of his head, and to me at least, it kind of falls in this like uncanny valley situation where it kind of makes R2-D2 look a bit lifeless and not like the fun joy that we're used to. It might just be me, but ever since I've built this set, I've just felt that the eye is just too big and it looks kind of strange. On the bright side though, on the very top of the head, there is a printed disc piece that looks incredible. I'm so happy this is printed, and then there's going to be some more minor detailing on the back. Now you might be wondering where R2-D2's third leg is and his arms, and they actually come built separately as attachments. His third leg is a pretty cool design and has a Technic pin at the top where you can just connect it to the bottom of R2-D2, and it looks really good. I actually don't mind it being an extension rather than just being inside his body and having a mechanism to slide out. His arms are sort of the same way. There are these two tile pieces that you have to pop off on either side, and then from there you can grab the arm extensions and put them on either side. Then lastly, grab his periscope and put it on the top of his head, and this is actually a really great way to display the model. It looks awesome. At first I was very skeptical of his arms and his periscope and his third leg coming as attachments, but now that I actually have the set and have it built, I don't mind it at all. I think it's pretty cool. The only slight downside is that when they're not attached, you're gonna have to keep up with them, and there shouldn't be a problem for collectors, but for kids that are are planning on playing with this set, this probably will be a problem. I'd imagine that most kids would probably lose these, but despite that, I think it's really cool, and it's a pretty nice feature to make him look really awesome on display. Now, the last thing I want to mention is the price, and that is that I feel like this set is a little bit small for $100. Here it is compared to the $200 Chewbacca from last year, and they actually look really good together. They're relatively actually to scale with one another, and it just looks really awesome on display, but that's beside the point. This Chewbacca has about 2,300 pieces and retails for $200, and this R2-D2 has right at 1,000 and retails for $100. And since the Chewbacca can get an extra 300 pieces and still be $200, I think since this is right at 1,000 and most of the pieces being small, it could have been maybe 90 or even 85, but it's not that big of a deal because I'm sure it'll be easy to find on sale, and even for $100, I think this would be worth it for some people because it's a super fun build and it's really fun to display. And the inclusion of the 25th anniversary Darth Malak is just so awesome. Even though it's out of the blue, it's really cool, and I know a lot of people are gonna love this figure. So I'm feeling a pretty solid 9.5 out of 10 on this set. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you want to check out more of my videos, you can see them on the screen right now.